Hey guys, we are almost through the week. We're having a wonderful Thursday here, coming at you with a little bit of speed for today's workout. We have 8 total rounds of each movement of 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Got a Tabata hang power clean. If we have a dumbbell or kettlebell, let's use it. If not, we're using that backpack. Hang power cleans. Again, we can use a single arm. If y'all have 2 dumbbells on this, perfect, we can use 2 dumbbells. We're gonna get into our hang position. Hang position on this, I wanna make sure that wrist gets below those knees the entire time. We're not looking for you to touch the ground on it, just increase that range of motion. I wanna get it away from our hips, wrist below those knees. We're gonna drive with those legs, fluid all the way up to that shoulder, back to our start position, okay? The key here is gonna keep that elbow behind us as we go to pull and keeping that dumbbell as close as we can to that body to be more effective and moving pretty quick through it. We have 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. We have 8 stations here, or 8 rounds, 4 total minutes before we move on to our next movement. Movement number 2, again, 4 minutes here, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest of an upright row. We can choose to do a single arm on this and alternate arms every 20 seconds, but we're gonna start off with that wrist at those hips. We're gonna pull that elbow as high as we can, trying to get that thumb to that collarbone. Adding a tempo. I don't wanna just crank on this thing and just let it fall and tear up that shoulder. I wanna pull with that tempo and keep that tension on the way down so that we can keep those shoulders nice and safe for today. Again, 4 total minutes here. After our upright rows, we have some jumping lunges. We can do these with body weight. If you want to challenge yourself and go with a little bit more weight, perfect. Okay? Jumping lunges, we take that first step going forwards or backwards. From that bottom position, we're going to drive hard through that ground, switch those feet, going back down to the ground. Be careful with those knees here, guys. We don't want to see them crashing on the ground. We want to keep that patella nice and safe, but a stable position. Once you jump and switch, make sure we have a solid foundation. We're gonna squat it down, knee touches that ground, and we're gonna jump again high into the air before we switch those feet. We have a 12-minute running clock. We don't have any rest in between these sets besides that 10 seconds of rest. Have fun with it, guys. We've got a nice finisher for today. Another little rump pump, a little bit of mobility work for those hips. 3 total sets on this for today. We have 8 and 8 each side of a single leg RDL with our tempo. So we're gonna go again cross body. We're gonna plant that left leg or right leg and hold that dumbbell or a weight with our opposite hand. We're gonna take 3 seconds negative on the way down to the ground. Again, make sure that wrist gets right below those knees before we pause and stand back up on this. We have 8 on one side and then 8 on the other side. After our single leg RDLs, we have some lateral lunges. We have 10 total on this, 5 again on each side. We have that nice sumo stance, except a little bit wider on this. We're gonna start off by shifting our weight towards one leg. We're gonna bend, and then we're gonna try to push those hips back and keep that chest up, really mobilizing those hips and showing a lot more lateral control through that glute. Try to stay a little lower on this, or you can stand tall before we switch up sides. If y'all want a little bit more mobility work and y'all have the capability, try to stay low as we switch sides on this and go slow. We have 10 total, 5 on each side. Y'all have a great Thursday, guys. We'll see you again tomorrow.